It's weird, man. I said it before and I'll say it again. Like, the moment things are going really good is when my mind's trying to make it not good, you know? Like, by all accounts, I should be doing amazing right now, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. Yeah. Gotta. This is like a darker. I've been doing light ones this whole time. I didn't even think to get the darker ones. Hopefully I can handle it. Maybe I could just like run through my day here, honestly. Like, I woke up, I sent a very not nice message about a certain somebody that's been fucking with my brother to him. And yeah, it's like a lot of things I said were true, but I really shouldn't have wasted my energy on them. Like, he even responded after I apologized. He's like, "You're right, though." I'm like, well, I know I am, but like, I still probably shouldn't have said those things. Should have just left it alone, just for my own sanity. It wasn't even like I said, it's not like it affects him negatively, and it's not like what I said wasn't true. It's just like, I needed to shut the fuck up, So that's how my morning started. I journaled about it. We eventually had a group, and like, I brought it up, and it helped me kind of process it a little bit. I decided today that I'm going to wean myself off coffee. So I had a little bit. I had a decent amount yesterday. I had barely half a cup today. But as a result, funny enough, I get really tense and all this kind of shit. I've talked about it before with caffeine, anxiety, tenseness in my muscles. Like, I can't, like, I'm immobilized essentially because I'm so fucking tense I can't even work out. Well, it's even worse when you quit. At first. I've been through this before. I'll get through it again, but I'm being really hard on myself this time because I've also gained, like I said, I gained weight in addition to everything that happened. So I'm sitting here being like, when can I get to the fucking, But then again, I can still take walks. So I'm just going to do that every day. I did that today. That felt pretty good. And I didn't feel too winded. But, getting all over the place. I'm getting ADHD about it. So that's how my day started. I think after that, the fuck else did I do? I mean, it wasn't a whole lot to go. I got up a little late. I didn't shower last night, so I'm like, I take care tomorrow. Got up a little late anyway. It was like, fuck. Because I could get up late because I only have to do half groups today. So I was doing an afternoon group, but I still got up, and it was like 10:30, and we had to get going by 11. So there's that. So I kind of beat myself up over that. I was beat myself up over just last night, doing things that I want to do, and my mind wants to sabotage me. So I was hanging on to that feeling the next day, like it's still something I needed to carry with me to figure it out. When the whole thing I've been learning this whole time is let go. So I need to keep it in mind. It's so easy to revert backwards. I guess it was also a lesson for me because I've been very arrogant, thinking I'm like immune to relapse and shit. I know there's all these times I said I'm afraid of it here, but that's because of that. Because I have this arrogance that think it's just like never gonna happen when statistically not will, but it might. And I have dry skin on my face because I didn't shower, and I'm all kinds of fucked up today. Fuck yeah, this is not hitting. I don't know, man, like, I guess, it's not about the things I did today, because I didn't do anything really unique besides go to a cigar shop. Like, that I hadn't been to before, but like, not a whole lot happened today, and maybe that's it. I just needed to do more things, because like, it's give my mind more opportunities to sabotage on myself. But it's like, I don't know, it's so fucking, and I feel like I still have that feeling like I gotta front, like I gotta perform for people. I should be over that, but I still am being like that. Yeah. See, I laugh about it, but it's not very funny. It's It's tough. I just can't. I mean, I just can't. That's not the word, you know. I almost went into an area where I was like, I just can't do this anymore. But I mean, I can't do that anymore. I mean, or at least I can't let myself dwell in it as much. It's a thing I've been saying, you know, about just kind of letting it pass, like knowing that it's going to happen, but like, you know, like letting it happen. It's not fun. These things are not fun, but like it's going to happen, so just let it happen, and it will like be less and less each time. It doesn't feel, like I said, I think I've said it a million times, it feels really real in the moment, but it's not, you know. And even I sit here getting in my head thinking I'm not saying anything, really. When I might be, you know. Maybe it doesn't sound like this thing I've been saying over and over again. Maybe it sounds slightly different this time. I don't fucking know. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's really just been me. Just, you know, I go, you know, and kind of just create, like literally any time lately I've recorded and posted something, no matter what the effort and quality of it is, it's like this, I don't know, this weird anxiety I give myself about it, because that little devil wants me to stop doing it. So when I do it, I'll overanalyze it from any possible angle you can imagine, you know, like really bad, like really, really bad. And the weird thing is, it never looks like it. I look back on these things and I don't look like I'm as full of anxiety as I know I am, but I am. Like, it's crazy. So I guess, I mean, I shouldn't care about what other people think, but if I still am, just take solace in that most of the time people don't fucking notice. Yeah. See, right there, I'm just remembering that. Right, I forgot about that, like, you know, in this process. I mean, yeah, don't try not to care anyway, but like I was caring today, so I guess instead of just don't care, remember that when they do, like they just won't notice those things you think they're noticing. You know, it's not, everyone's in their, not just the fact that everyone's in their own world doing their own things. A lot of things that are going on in your head, they're in your head. You cannot see them right now. Yeah. The cigar's helping, honestly. It's helping me relax a little bit more than I thought it would. Yeah, it's pretty good. I still don't know if it's necessarily better than the light one I had. It seems pretty similar, honestly. It's gotta be like that thing, like I feel like with a lot of whiskey and stuff like that, a lot of like, it's like, you know, there's just different brands and different prices, and then like, a lot of them taste the fucking same to me, honestly. So, sorry, I got really chapped lips right now. I look fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I feel like I do, but I probably look fine. Yeah. I'm doing this whole fucking song and dance, this whole going around in circles on it, and I'm laughing right now because I'm like, I've come full circle with the feelings right now. Today had gone the day itself was fine. I didn't fuck anything up, but like in my head I did, you know, and I'm sitting here just kind of like being like thinking like, oh God, you know, I did the super productive stuff last night. I did things I wanted to do last night. I have to suffer today as a result, or I'm afraid like I'm not. I don't know. I don't even know. At this point, it really doesn't fucking make sense. None of it does. But that's I don't know. Just how my brain works. I don't know. I suppose I should let myself go downstairs and mingle with people. I only have a few days left. It's just I was so in my head about shit, but talking about it now, it's like I haven't even said all the shit I've been in my head about, because it's really like, if I try to really vocalize some of it, it's like, what? What? Huh? Right? But that's part of this, me just kind of acknowledging that. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Anyway. Actually, I guess a thing I was being pretty anxious about, or like really in my head about, was fitness. Because of the whole tenseness and stuff like that. I was being so like, I ran for a second when I was running across the street to go, for my full-on walk. I just wanted to, make the light or whatever. And I noticed it was making my legs kind of sore. I wasn't out of breath or anything like that. It was just like, oh God, I feel that tenseness. So it's like, it made me overthink, like, maybe do that thing where I thought I was weak and all this kind of shit. But like, in reality, it's exactly how I've been saying it. I'm not lying. I feel like I'm lying when I say it, because it's such a weird phenomenon with me. But it's true. It's because of that fucking caffeine consumption. It's really fucking with my body. And now I gotta deal with these withdrawals. So I just gotta be fucking patient with myself. Because I want to get back to the gym. I'm feeling like I'm jonesing for it. I really want to fucking do it, but I just can't do it right now. So, I guess there's that, that's still something I wanted to cover before I chill out here and smoke the rest of this. Like, yeah. It just kind of is what it is right now. I don't need to put all this pressure on myself to be the perfect version of myself right this second. It's as good as it's gonna get right this second, and I just gotta accept that. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm still having a hard time today. I just keep... I don't know, I keep replaying the same bullshit over and over again in my head, and I just can't let it be, I think it is, the enhanced anxiety problem of either it be the caffeine or the lack thereof today, with the withdrawals. It's like my body wants me to just do nothing, just kind of let it pass, but I can't do that right now. I only have so much time left here, so I can't just do nothing. And as a result, me walking around and basically doing anything is just kind of triggering it in my head. It's burning me out, even when I'm not really doing much of anything. I mean, I was over there with the kitty cats in the other unit, Alexis's cats, and she's one of the people who lives in the sober living. And that helped, petting them and all that kind of shit, that cuteness, that serotonin hit. But like in between doing that, as I was there, I was still just like, the silences were uncomfortable. But I know it was just for me. It wasn't for anybody else in there, especially since the second I talked to any of them, it's like it went away for a minute, but then it came right back. It was like I felt like I needed to fill the void or something. I don't fucking know. It was, and it's not like, because it does happen with people that you can feel the uncomfortableness. I didn't feel any of that from them. It was just all me. I was just being so weird. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's driving me fucking nuts, man. There's no reason for me to feel this way. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So, I just, need to look at it like this is the beginning of my journey. Me quitting the caffeine is a big step in the right direction, because doing it always burns myself out pretty quickly, because caffeine like blocks however scientific way it works, it's artificial waking you up. So as a result, you crash, and it's like, it's extra for me, being extra sensitive to it. The high's a lot more, but then the crash is real hard, and and it's like this weird thing right now of constantly being in both the high and the low of it at the same time, it seems like, and I'm just kind of freaking out. I'm not having a good time right now. Yeah, it's just, Yeah. So yeah, like I said, that's the first step, though. I just have to keep that in mind that it's going to be rough as fuck, right? Just because I'm out of rehab and shit doesn't mean I'm not gonna go through some real hard shit. It doesn't mean it's over. It just means I have better coping mechanisms, a lot better, definitely. And yeah. So yeah, just the, yeah. Like it's been all day. Every time I turn this on, it's like it's nothing. I'm worried about nothing. I'm just, yeah. I'm just making it a whole thing just to make it a thing, like, because that's how my whole life has been. It's an unfortunate, negative, like, coping mechanism, or whatever you want to call it, of just constantly just doing that to myself. And when I finally give myself some room to breathe, that little demon comes back, It is not my friend. It's like a toxic relationship, It's something, not one, it's a thing, that I convinced myself was good for me, or that was necessary, I guess. Not good for me necessarily. I always knew it was bad for me, but like, I don't know. And you and I just, but you were with that person. It's the thing, but like, for the sake of, metaphor of it being a relationship, you're with that person, but you were with them for so fucking long. If I were to say, I mean, really it's my whole life, but mainly since I was 16, so roughly 12 years, a 12-year long relationship, you don't just get over that, It's kind of what I was saying about the one chick. Getting in a new relationship immediately after getting out of a fucking like 9-year relationship. But yeah, so I had to keep that in mind for me. This is like getting out of a fucking 12-year relationship. You're not just over that, You're finally away from it, but it's still there in your head because you were with that person for so long, so intimate, all that kind of shit. It's just that doesn't just go away, Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not having a bad day. I don't want to say it's that, because it's not that. It's just weird. Yeah. I gotta kind of just ride this out. There's no real quick fix. It's like every time I turn on this camera, I think it's gonna be a quick fix, but it's really just me telling myself what I already know. It's just, it still feels real, even right now. I still have this whole like overthinking every single move I made at any given point today. Yeah. I don't know. Just going through it. The only way out is through, and I know this, but it doesn't make it any less hard as you're going through it. What makes it less hard is that the end is gonna, I don't know, just, it's gonna pass, and every time it passes, it's easier, but it's still just as hard in the moment, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I have no idea if this is gonna be the end of the video or not. I keep picking this thing back up, so that's it for now. Yeah.